This is from Bleacher Report, predicting Browns breakout players at OTAs and minicamp. They go Jameis Winston. Was inked to be Watson's backup for the 2024 season, at least for OTAs and minicamp, will be the top signal caller. Watson could return sooner. Browns will try not to rush him. Dorian Thompson-Robinson, DTR, must find a way to beat out Huntley for the number 3 quarterback role to stay on the Browns roster. If that doesn't happen, needs to at least impress enough so that he is the recommended to another team with a quarterback need. Thompson-Robinson has a banged-up hip. That's important to note as well. Zach Zinter does not have a starting role lined up because the Browns' O-line depth, but if he has a strong summer, can provide some stability behind those players. Impressive set of practices would allow Zinter to put trust back in his body, journey to being 100% strong after a major broken leg. Tim, when you talk about guys breaking out at OTAs and minicamp, it usually involves curfew and what time that is. Because, again, Winston, we're not going to see a lot. They're allowed on the field for an hour and a half. It's not a lot. Zinter, I think, is legit, though. You want to make sure he's okay moving around. Same thing, DTR is injured. Jameis Winston, he's a former first-round pick. He's going to look good at OTAs.
Yeah, I mean, Jameis knows what he's doing. I think, especially, early on in New Orleans, Jameis showed he still has plenty of ability. I think he's still a solid quarterback. I think he's certainly a high-level backup who's capable of starting in certain situations. And we saw what Kevin Stefanski got out of the backups last season. PJ Walker, DTR, Joe Flacco. He historically, especially last season, has gotten plenty out of his backup quarterback. So you got to imagine Jameis Winston, arguably the most talented of those backups that he's gotten to work with. So if Deshaun Watson, needs more time from the shoulder surgery to get back to his, normal form, at least you have a solid, experienced veteran there kind of waiting in the wings. With Zach Center, I think, like you said, it's pretty much just him getting confident in, moving again, being strong again. Obviously, it was a broken leg, is a very serious injury, but no other, structural damage outside of the broken leg, which is a good sign. Obviously, just bones got to heal, and then he should be good to go. And certainly a guy that you want to make sure that he can be ready to go in 2025. So this is kind of a good chance for him to really be kind of making sure he's paying attention to Joel Bitonio and Wyatt Teller and everything they do, because when you have two starters at that level who have performed at a consistent level for the last handful of seasons, if I'm a rookie, I'm looking at every single thing they do and trying to mimic it as best I can.